Hello everyone, and welcome back to RuneScape. Today we're finally going to be getting around to the Bringing Home the Bacon quest, which is not a hard quest. I've just been putting it off for no particular reason. So let's get it out of the way, why don't we? Here is Eli Bacon. Hey there, what's that delicious smell?
That? Oh, that's something I'm working on. Hey, you look like you've done some farm work in your time. You free to help me out?
And what is it you need me to do?
I just need you to eat some of this meat I've cooked up. Oh, it's not for a person or anything like that. I just need you to give it a taste and tell me what you think.
I will accept this difficult challenge. Okay, I'm game. Wait, why did you think I would assume it was from a person?
No reason? I thought you might have heard about that accident. Yeah. Anyway, scarf that down and tell me what you think.
I hope he's loud enough. His voice feels slightly quiet. Here and fix that. Maybe. Anyway, eat mysterious meat. My mouth is filled with joy. What was that?
That, my friend, was a new type of meat I've discovered. I call it bacon.
Bacon? Why do you call it that? Does it come from a creature called a bay or something?
No, I named it after myself. Eli Bacon. Bacon like my last name. That's what all the great people do.
Oh, sorry. So what is it then?
What would you say if I told you it was from a pig?
A pig? Erg, why would anyone want to eat one of those?
Well, it's a long story. But let me ask you something first. What would you say pigs are good for?
Ceremonial greased pig wrestling, obviously.
And what else?
Well, you could, I suppose, maybe they could...
Exactly. Aside from pig wrestling, they're useless. They're just big, smelly animals that eat loads of food. Oh, even pig wrestling is in decline thanks to all these new sports like castle wars and dueling. Thanks to all these popular pastimes, there's no demand for pigs. I think only me and Martin keep them these days. And he only keeps them because of the tourist money generated by his freakishly large pig, Pigzilla. Basically, if people find out that pigs taste delicious when cooked, how long do you think it'll take to eat them all? I just look at what happened to those useless no-horned unicorns that were all over the place a few years ago. When people worked out they tasted good, they were wiped right out.
I suppose you're right, but what can we do about it?
What we'll do is get people wanting pigs for something other than meat. After all, people keep cows around for milk and sheep for wool. Well, if we can convince them pigs are good for something, then they'll start breeding them again. Once the numbers are back up, we can reveal the tasty truth to everyone. By that point, there'll be enough pigs that people can eat as many as they want.
That sounds like a great idea. How are we going to do it?
I have a plan. What we're going to do is...
Oh good, I skipped the entire thing. Thanks a lot. Cutscene. Oh, okay, I guess I didn't skip it. I think I'm gonna turn his volume up again. He still feels quiet. Great, so now we gotta go through the whole thing again.
That might... No. What would you say? Well, it's a... And what else?
I really wish they
Exactly.
would at some
Thanks to all
point
these
fix
penny
this
only
stupid
cases. I
cutscene
just look at
glitch.
what we'll do. After all, once the numbers... I have a plan.
I do not ever want this here. Get out of here. Hey, what's that sound?
What sound?
Who are they?
Those are some of the locals. They know about bacon. I gave a few of them a taste and now they're addicted. They're crazy.
They're so creepy.
Don't worry. So long as you lock that gate behind you, we should be all right.
That might be my fault.
Did you hear that? They're gonna eat me!
I think they might be after the pigs, not you.
Yeah, that does make sense. Wait, they're buttering up the pigs for roasting. We have to stop them.
Well, what can we do?
Try making some pig decoys. Those lunatics are too far gone to tell the difference. Here, take this big stack of bacon. You'll need some planks too. Let's go.
All right.
I can't. Try and build something out of these to distract them. Quick.
All right. I'll be quick.
I can't rescue this pig. That's the ticket. Now cover it in bacon as a diversion. I can't.
Hey, I sold something. Hooray.
I can't rescue this pig.
Calm down, man. All right, next one.
I can't rescue this pig.
Heck, now he can rescue multiple pigs. Except he's gonna go for this one next, probably, and ruin everything. He is not smart. Yep. Luckily, I think they'll come for this one. Right? No? Oh, there they go.
More! Give me more!
I guess I'll build this.
I can't rescue this pig!
Oh my gosh, shut up about the pig. Unlimited bacon. Looks like Eli has rescued the last of the pigs. I should head down into the cellar and speak to him. Welcome to the pig cave.
Good work. While they're eating that bacon, we can get this show on the road.
What do you mean?
You remember I said I had a plan to drive up demand for pigs? Well, this is it. What we do is, we raise an amazing pig. I mean a real monster, one that people will come from miles around to see. Then, we train it to do some sort of trick. We show it off to all kinds of folks, and they go nuts for pigs. And before you know it, demand for pigs will soar.
That does sound like a good idea.
And then, bam! We bring out bacon and make a fortune.
But if everyone has pigs at that point, how will you make money from selling bacon?
Well, it is called bacon. I'm sure that legally they'll have to pay me money when they start making it. I sent off a form and promised to hand over lots of money to secure the rights to call pig meat bacon. It can't fail.
What could go wrong?
I know. All we need to do is work out what a pig is good for. Any ideas?
Maybe they can carry items.
How will that get people interested?
Pigs are rather big, so they can probably handle quite a few packs and bags. That's really handy for adventuring.
That's a good idea you had there. I guess you're smarter than you look after all.
Thanks, I think. So what now?
Now we need our show pig. Go have a word with Martin in Draenor and see if he'll let us have a piglet from his big old pigzilla.
Will do.
You can always find him by his pigsty in the marketplace. Just head southeast from here and you'll find him in no time.
Got it. Alright, let's get out of this conversation and then port away. I'm sure he'll just hand over this pig with no problem. What could possibly go wrong? Good old Martin, my best buddy that I definitely never stole anything from. Alright, bringing home the bacon. Martin, can I have one of Pigzilla's piglets?
Why would you want one of them? Are you thinking of starting a pig farm? If you are, then be warned. The bottom has really fallen out of the pig wrestling game. You'd be better off investing in a cow.
It's not for me, it's for Eli Bacon. We're planning something that will increase interest in pigs, and need an impressive piglet to do it.
Oh, that is good news. I suppose I could give you a piglet if that's the case.
Fantastic, just put it in my backpack and I'll be on my way.
Hold on there. I need you to do something for me first.
Of course.
I don't know who it is, but someone has been picking my pockets.
Oh no, who would do such a dastardly thing?
I think it was one of those dodgy types over to the west. I want you to find out who did it and give them a thrashing.
You mean kill them?
No, that's a little too much. Just give them a good kicking and I'll give you the piglet.
Seems fair enough, I'll get right on it.
Remember, one of them will be lying about where he was when it happened. Just find out who doesn't have an alibi. If they can't tell you truthfully where they were when I was robbed, they must be the culprit.
Alright, so now I gotta talk to all these losers who have pickpocket in the name. Where were you when Martin's pockets were picked?
I was with Chris. That's
So-
right. I was with him all day.
Dan says he was with Chris.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, so it's Dan, Chris. So then where's Chris? Where were you?
I was with Bert.
Oh, we've
We
already
were
got a
minding
problem.
our own business. You know what I mean?
So we've already run into someone lying. So Chris says he was with Bert.
I was with Chris.
Okay, well then the liar
That's right.
is Dan.
I was with him all day.
You're the one that picked Martin's pockets.
All right, you got me. Now, what you gonna do about it?
I'm going to earn a giant piglet, that's what I'm going to do.
What?
I read it out loud, even though I didn't need to. Martin, this is the pickpocket that stole from you.
It's good to finally meet you. Did you enjoy robbing me, you swine?
I did indeed, and I'll do it again once this farce is over.
You'll be laughing on the other side of your face in a moment. Let him have it.
I didn't want it to come down to this, but you leave me no choice. Let that be a lesson to you.
Is that it?
Yeah, I mean, I barely felt that.
I thought you didn't want me to kill him.
Well, no, but I expected more than one little punch. You know, there are lots of ways you can hit someone without killing them.
Really? Okay, let's give this another try.
So is that really it? Can I go now?
Not just yet, we're going to have another bash at it.
Oh, look, a piglet and a kitten.
What are you doing? Ah!
Take this.
Isn't the pig chubby and cute? And the kitten fluffy and adorable?
Ah, my organs! Ah!
And this.
They are the best of friends and have adorable adventures every day.
I can literally taste my own agony! Ow! Ah! Ah!
And this.
They dress up in little costumes and run around with all their woodland chums.
Ah, spleen!
By the gods, he's had enough!
And one more for luck.
What high jinks and capers they get up to.
It didn't sound like blubble to me.
Okay, I think he's learned his lesson. Leave him be.
Learned lesson. Go in hospital. Now.
I don't think he'll be bothering you again for a while.
I'm pretty sure you just scared off every pickpocket in the district. Well done.
Except for
You've
myself.
more than earned this little piglet.
Yay, we got a pig. Thanks, I'll take him to Eli now. Yes, let us get this pig over there. Post haste. Oops, I almost murdered a cow. Down to the cellar we go. Very big cellar. I got the piglet from Martin.
Great! Did he ask much for it?
No, all I had to do was deal with a pickpocket for him.
Sounds like a fair enough trade. Let's take a look at that piglet then.
Thank you. I mean, what? There you go. Not thank you. What should we do now?
What we need to do now is work on making a machine to train the pig. What was it you thought they could do again? Haul stuff about for you? Yeah, that sounds about right. I have some plans drawn up, but I think you'd be better off putting it all together. 3 planks should cover it. All it'll take is a couple of planks. I'd help out myself, but I broke my hammer on a hiker last week.
You broke your hammer on a hiker?
No, I meant I broke my hammer mending a fence ruined by hikers. Yeah, that's what happened. Anyway, not wanting to change the topic or anything, after you've built it, you'll need to upgrade it to train the pig. That should only take a couple of iron bars and 3 more planks. Oh, and best use some nails to hold it all together. In fact, I have those here for you now. You might as well use mine as they're yours. Here, since you can take it all now, you might as well have the stuff to upgrade it as well. That'll save you time when you're done building it.
Nice.
Right, see you later.
Okay, so we build the machine. Look at that. And then we upgrade it. It used my nails, not his. Okay, so then, ooh, that all looks like it'll work. Now, what now?
We need to fatten this little fellow up a bit, make him look more impressive like. I have plenty of pig feed, but we should probably mix in some wheat to fortify it a little. Would you mind grabbing some for me? 5 bundles should be more than enough. There's a field over by Draenor that you can take it from. It's not too far away.
Fine, this shouldn't take too long. 2 seconds later, clicking on
That
myself
should keep
instead of
us
him.
sorted for a while. Thanks.
It was no problem at all, so what now?
Your pig is still looking a little small. We need to bulk it up a bit.
Should we maybe wait a little longer to see if he goes through a growth spurt?
I don't think we can keep this news under wraps for much longer. Those bacon addicts. Wait, that's it. Of course!
Eli? Eli?
Oh, don't mind me. I just thought of something funny about pigs. I have had an idea, though. What this little squealer needs is some good, healthy exercise. Keeping him cooped up down here won't do him any good. We need to get him up and about in the sunshine. If we can clear the yard of addicts, then we can take him for a good old trot about in the fresh air.
So what do you suggest we do?
Here, I use this sleeping potion sometimes when I need to get pigs to sleep. Just let me peel that old skull and crossbones label off. There, that should do it. Now you just go up there, attach some bacon to one of those pig statues you made, and then pour some potion onto it. When they tuck into it, they'll fall asleep. Then I can,
Get the guards to deal with them? Get the fellow guards to put them in a cell? I hate whenever they do different dialogue.
Oh, the guards! Of course! That makes sense.
Great, I'll make a start.
Just head up into the field through the trapdoor to begin. I'll leave the bacon and sleeping potion up there for you.
You know, if he wants to murder and eat people, he probably shouldn't have gotten me involved in the first place. 'Cause I'm just ruining his plans by existing. Alright, so we add some bacon, and then we poison it. They've all eaten the bacon, but they're not falling asleep. Oh my gosh. I should speak to Eli and find out what went wrong.
Wake me up.
Jeez.
How's the yard looking now?
I got the addicts to eat the bacon, but they all seem fine.
Don't worry about that. The potion takes a while to act. Makes it more of a surprise when they start to get sleepy. I mean, it's best to slip an animal this stuff when they don't expect it. Say, how are you feeling, by the way?
Fine, thanks. Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason. Tell you what, in case the potion doesn't work, why don't you go get me some onions?
Onions? Why do you need onions?
Well, you know how garlic repels vampires? I'm convinced that onions will repel these bacon addicts.
What? How does that work exactly?
Look, I invented bacon, so I should know how it works. Bacon and onions are two strong flavors, and they just don't go together. To those hardened bacon addicts, well, they shouldn't even be able to go near them. Specifically fresh onions. So if you can go and get me a fresh onion you picked yourself, then we can use it to clear the yard if the poison doesn't work.
I'm really having trouble following this. By that logic, you were saying that onions repel bacon addicts because it does not go with the food they eat? Bacon?
That's right so far.
But then garlic would only repel vampires because it does not go well with the food they eat, blood. And how would you know that?
Look, I'm the bacon expert here. I can't just expect any lay person to understand how this stuff works.
Well, alright. I guess it won't take me long to gather a few onions to see if it works. I suppose 5 should be enough. Will you need a hand dealing with the addicts if the potion takes effect while I'm away?
Oh, don't worry. I've got it under control.
Right, well, I'll be right back, I suppose. Off we go. I think the guide says that there's onions south of Graynor Bank. Which I didn't know there were onions there, but, you know, it's not that far of a walk. So we can go there and check it out. I'm definitely getting used to having Bladed Dive available. It is nice. To be a little more confident in which direction it's actually going to go compared to Surge. Alright, 5 onions. There we go. Okay, that didn't work. I hit that stupid post there. Stupid wise old man making posts be necessary, I guess. I probably could have pronounced that better. Whatever, I'm gonna jump over this useless stile. Better fear my styles. Dead herbs. How terrible. I could get the relic that makes them not die. That would require effort. Eli, where have all the bacon addicts gone? And why is my pig fully grown?
The addicts, they blew away in a storm. I've been taking your friend here out for trips around the field. Good exercise. Yeah.
Okay. So do you still need the onions?
Oh yes, your pig is still hungry, and with the addicts gone, he'll eat the onions himself. We might as well top up the supplies in case the meat runs out.
What meat?
Meals! I meant in case his meals run out.
That sounds pretty suspicious.
No, it doesn't.
But...
It sounds perfectly reasonable.
But...
Perfectly reasonable. That should keep us safe if more addicts appear. I suppose the next thing to do is turn on the machine and see how well it works.
Are you sure this will work?
Well, you built the thing. I doubt the pig will be much use just from this, but he'll look just grand. And that's all we need. If the pig looks good and you can pretend that the trick works, we're set.
Okay. Here goes nothing. Nice.
I think this might need a little work. Well, I guess it's better than nothing. Come here, you.
Wow, he just picked up that giant pig. Probably weighs more than he does. The machine seems to have worked.
It does, although I think I should give it a tweak while you're away. Maybe I can dig up some of the clothes, packs, and armor buried in the field to equip the pigs a little better.
Why do you have clothes and stuff buried in the field?
People keep on dropping things in there, like old clothes, hats, money, personal possessions, and unwanted limbs. I buried them in the field to keep the place from getting untidy. Look, it's a farming thing. You wouldn't understand.
I suppose. I'm not farming 120 yet.
Anyway, take that pig round the big cities to show it off. Lumbridge Castle Courtyard, Varrock Marketplace, Ardugny Marketplace, and near the North
Ardugny?
Falador Gate would be the best places to give it a try.
Ardugny? I know I've heard JMod say Ardoin. I've been saying Ardoin for years now and nobody's ever complained. I'm gonna look it up right now. No, it's definitely Ardoin. So is he just dumb and doesn't know how to pronounce it? Or what? There's no mention of him mispronouncing it in the trivia either, which is interesting. Because they bother to mention that he has your name in his dialogue and doesn't say it out loud, but they don't mention that he can't pronounce Ardoin. And in fact pronounces it in probably one of the worst possible ways. I prefer Ardown myself.
If nothing else, they're next to those lodestone things, so you can teleport there with the pig easily. Don't be frightened to let the pig walk with you. Just put him down on the ground when you want to show him off, and pick him up when you're done.
You wouldn't happen to have a list of the cities I can take him to, in case I forget?
Here, this should help your memory. Now, go and show the world what a pig can do. And if you don't like the name Martin gave your pig, you can go and change it with him now he's all yours.
Alright. I guess we're going to Lumbridge. But where in Lumbridge, I wonder? We just like go here and then it counts or something? Well, let's impress some people with something or other. Artie Pigby, huh? I think we have a problem. Come on, we have a lot of work to do. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay. Great. I hate I hate it whenever you can click out of something. Come on, I just want to activate this. Is that so bad? Well, let's impress some people with your skills. What?
Hey there, stranger. Why do you have a pig following you around?
Is it pig wrestling day already? I need to get my wrestling hat.
Actually, I have trained this pig to do more than just wrestle. As you can see, I've attached some packs to this pig so it can carry items for me. Have you ever not had enough space to carry sharks or granite boulders in your pockets? Well, a pig is strong enough to haul some of your daily load.
Oh, that sounds useful, but can it also carry smaller items like seeds and arrowheads?
Huh? And can it keep my items safe from pickpockets? I heard that some fled here from Draenor recently.
It can do all that and more.
Well, stranger, your pig certainly has shown us a new way to store and carry our belongings.
I'm glad I could show everyone here the value of pigs.
But just out of interest, where can we get trained pigs like this?
Yes, we've had to cancel the last 3 pig wrestling days because we couldn't find one. We had to use a goblin in the end.
It just wasn't the same.
Well, pig numbers are down, but I'm sure if you were to speak to Eli Bacon and Martin, they might help you set up a sty. Then you can raise all the pigs you'll ever need.
That's a great idea. 3 cheers for this passing stranger and his performing pig.
It's weird that the dialogue had his in it, but the written dialogue was gender neutral. They like recorded 2 voice lines but didn't bother to translate the text lines. Alright, Varrock Marketplace. Next place, here we go. It really would have made a lot of sense if this quest unlocked pigs for the player-owned farm, but it doesn't. Unlocks them as summoning familiars, which really doesn't even make much sense. Because it would mean, like, I don't get how it works with summoning lore. But anyway, let's go ahead and just activate it right away, I guess. Then you can raise all the pigs you'll ever need.
That's a great idea. 3 cheers for this passing stranger and his performing pig.
Alright, that was easy. Now we need Falador and Ardoin, or as he says, Ardagni. I've been in Falador a lot lately because of Sriracha for the Ceradomin artifacts. So that's where I've been getting my Tetra Compass pieces. For now, soon I'll be the level where I can do the Goblin ones, which will still require this lodestone, just in the opposite direction. Let's repeat the same thing.
That's a great idea. 3 cheers for this passing stranger and his performing pig.
See, I chose the carrying one because that's the one that most people would actually care about. I know it doesn't actually matter, but I figured might as well be realistic here. People don't need war pigs quite as much as they need someone to carry stuff for them. I forget what the third option was. Alright. Good old Ardoin. I've not been taking care of my farm ever since archaeology came out. I'll get back to it at some point. Probably when I'm 99.
That's a great idea. 3 cheers for this passing stranger and his performing pig.
Just the same dialogue over and over. Alright. I think that's impressed enough people. I should go back and see Eli to check if it worked. Eli. I cannot talk. Good old Lardy Pigby.
Welcome back. It worked.
It did? Great.
We've had about a dozen people come by asking to buy breeding pairs of pigs. Others have put in orders for pig training equipment too. I hear that Martin's in the same position. You've saved the pig population from going extinct.
Always glad to help.
Only thing is, what with my pigs being moved underground, they think that's the way to raise them.
Well, I suppose that'll keep them safe from roaming bacon addicts at any rate.
I suppose you're right. Just means that if you want to get bacon at the main cities, you'll have to keep an eye out for pig pits instead of pig sties.
I wonder if they were planning to use the rat pits for this.
In a year or so, we can start letting people in on the secret of bacon. In the meantime, you can come and see me whenever you want more. This calls for a fry-up.
Hooray, we did it. Get a song as a reward, huh?
Can I help you with something?
How's the big farm going?
Very well. I have some things for you if you want them.
I have some bacon?
There you go. I've sent them to your bank. Anything else?
Oh, I only got to choose one, and I chose bacon, I guess. Alright.
Right. See you later.
Okay, now we should be able to upgrade this with the items I brought with me. 3 oak planks, 2 steel bars. I forgot the steel bars. Dang it. Let's get away. This song is a bit annoying. I'll just grab me some steel bars. I think we'll need 4 total. In all likelihood. I mean, I can just look at this guide and see how many I need. Oh, mithril bars, actually. Okay. Come on, Pigby. Let us get some bars. Hopefully I have all the supplies necessary to do this upgrade, so I don't have to buy any. Because with a double XP coming up, it is not a good time to be buying training supplies. Oh, goody. Alright, yeah, we got the steel. Can I withdraw them from here? No. Got the mithril. I guess I have to withdraw them from here. I wish it was easier to just withdraw stuff, but it's not. Alright, I'll get 2 steel and 2 mithril. And now we can head back there and finish this quest up for reals. All this does is I think it upgrades the summoning familiars, but it also gives you an achievement, which is why we are doing it. Because I'm not super focused on achievements right now, but someday when we run out of other things to do, we will all be all about achievements. And I might as well work on it while it's relevant. Alright, upgrading for real this time. I accidentally bent a nail. Alright, my pig familiars will now be more powerful. We'll upgrade it once more. There we go. We have most powerful pigs. That is the truth. You can also change the type. Oh right, prayer, that was the third one. Yeah, I think that carrying stuff is the most generally useful for the NPCs of RuneScape. But anyway, so that is another quest out of the way. Now we will be able to get bacon without having to buy it, which will be really nice. And we will hopefully do the elf tasks, the hard ones, in the very near future. I'll see you then. Bye.